Welcome to Dusty Break. Today I'm going to bring you another no additional break modification, or some say alternative build for this set 75940 Gallimimus and Pteranodon Breakout. It is a 2020 set, and as you see, there is actually two sets here, two complete set here. So it goes from the original 391 pieces into 784 pieces. You can see in this set, all the spare parts have been used and put into good use, and hope you enjoy. So, just after I do this like a mock, I feel that basically the DNA of a lot of Jurassic big car sets is already imprinted, and somehow it actually looks like a vintage, like a Agent Lego official set long time ago. But that is not my intention. So let's have a look. So you can see that basically this is a very big vehicle, and why I choose this, because I really like how it looks when it have 8 big wheels, and there's not really a lot of vehicles made by Lego with 8 big wheels here, and of course it's Jurassic Park, and then I'm it's part of the things that I'm collecting. So let's take a closer look. So we have all the animals here, and then you can see that also, well, I add some kind of satellite dishes. The original drones are there, all 4 are there. I haven't changed it, and now I have a much bigger satellite. And one thing that I want to do is to have a nice a huge window in front initially, and then this is actually looks super nice. I don't know if you see it clearly in my video, and what a surprise when I finished the original model is that there you see the shining light here on top when it's put here. There's always some sort of shining light on here, and then I basically doubled it, and I think that the effect is pretty good. And also, let's give it a swing. And so this is the middle part of it. You can see that it is similar to the original model, but it is the back part is in reverse, and I put the net structure at the behind of this model. I think that is the most logical place if I am going to combine 2 sets together. And now I'm going back to the front. You see there not much change in the front, and I think the Lego designer actually do a great job for the front. There's not much I need to do with it. As a matter of fact, this one is actually very well done in terms of the design of the vehicle itself. It's just that 391 parts, and they are not going to do too much from the point of view of a adult Lego player. So let me show you what is the main modifications. Of course, this card can be split into 2 parts, and then now I put it here. Okay, I put it away so to see, just to have a focus on the front portion of it, and I have this technique thing so that it don't actually move around too much on the turntable. And you can see that the original concept of carrying this mobile lab exists. It's the same. I haven't changed it. I think it's a great design. There is nothing wrong with it, and it is a very good play feature. And so now let's take a look at this detachable part first. as and then you can see that pretty much. Oh, I have included an old scientist from the Jurassic Park long before, but basic design here is the same. You can see since I have actually two amber pieces here. You see here and here. Um, so to double it up. And one thing I really take good care is that I want the lab to be like a some kind of see-through from the front to the back of the lab. Maybe it's not shown clearly in the model, but you can see that. Yeah. You can see that actually. You can see my partner at the back a little bit. Anyway, but there because the way the how the eggs are like how many eggs we have? We have 4 eggs here, dino egg here, and then this actually broke half of it, the wheel porn, and then this one I make it a visual corridor so that I can actually look through it, and also for the sake of playability, like outside you can still see some the 2 eggs from the outside. I think it's actually cool. Maybe that's why the Pteranodon attack this lab for some reason, because they see the pretty baby eggs is being stored inside. So it's good for story to see the eggs from outside. Okay, now let me move to the truck itself. Let me move it a little bit closer. Yep. So it's you can see that this is the radar or like satellite dishes dish here, and it can be opened normally, and it is as expected. Nothing different or difficult from the original set. That you can see that you can sit like 4 people comfortably or somewhat comfortably, and I have covered a bit on the ugly wheels when you're looking at inside. One major thing that I want to say include is to continue the DNA of a lot of Jurassic trucks is that I want a see-through, so you can see actually the bottom, the behind. You can see that it is empty here, so that you can actually see from the front of the truck to the back, all the way through the lab window, theoretically, which I have shown you, all the way back. So this is how it looks at the back. Hopefully it's not too dark, but most of the original design is included. So different angles. So this is the front part of it. It is like more or less the similar to what it was before from the official Lego set. And now it's time for me to show you the back part. The back portion of it is more or less the same, but it is more science focused. Oh, okay. This is the bigger satellite radar dishes, and you can see the back a little bit more clear here. So you see those lights here. It does not look half bad, and you can see that this actually go all the way down, and it is without impacting the movement of this big wheel. It takes me a little bit of tinkling in order to achieve that, but it's nothing difficult. What is the most difficult thing here, I would say, on making this MOC is about the net shooter. It takes me a while to actually think of a way to put it at the back, because well, I will imagine the net shooter requires some kind of mobility. You should be able to aim for the right angle to shoot your net, which the original official set don't have that capability, and so that it takes me some thought on using just the existing part to do so. You can see that it is. This is okay. Let me push it a little bit. It is very flexible actually. But there are still some limits. There are some angles that you can do because I do it on using the hinges. The hinge part is from the lab, um, the laboratory, and you can shoot at different angles, move it around and everywhere without impacting the satellite dish. And of course, like the original part of the drones can be like removed just normally, and a bit of symmetry here compared to the original set, and you still have those boxes. Oh, when I say that I use up all spare part, it's actually somewhat not true because there are still some like accessory that I don't use, but you got idea. You got the idea. So, and this is how it looks inside. Let's have a close up of what's inside. It's very empty, but you still have the fire extinguisher and also the the gun here. And also you see that there's a little bit of like a water maybe is needed for like for cooling, and then you can have a winch here installed here, and then this is the remote control drone thing that I put here. Probably there is it's not the most logical way to do it, but there is. I put it here and it looks actually decent. Speaking of decent, and one thing I also like very much about this modification is this area. You can see that there is this like a transparent like an orange here, and actually when at certain angle when it's at night or you have some bright like a light shining through here, actually it have a lot of visual impact, and then it is supplemented by this two lights and also the trans orange green light here, and it looks a very good looking thing under the right circumstances. So pretty much that's a very general like a over look on this modification, and hope you enjoy it. And this is not a very difficult one like to actually like look at my video and then make one. There's not a lot of hidden space here. Everything is pretty much exposed or like done using similar technique with the official Lego set. So if you have two sets of this, you can sure do a big monster eight wheeler with a mobile lab with huge satellite dishes, and also more importantly, you have two fantastic Gallimimus that you can play with. So hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next part, the part 2 of this modification. Goodbye.